Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We talked to everyone in camp, almost at least. We got a lot of backstory, we got a new quest, and now we have to talk to Sandow and see what he's been up to. So let's do that.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Feddick at your service once again. I saw your camp and remembered the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that
That's nice.
sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to stay, just mind yourselves. Let me see your wares. Have you been following us?
Following you? I'm not even certain where you're going, my friend. And quite frankly, it's none of my business. Trust me when I say that my encountering you here was serendipity and nothing more. I travel a lot, so I'm bound to meet everyone on the road eventually. If you prefer, I'll take my boy and be on my way.
A little bit suspicious.
But regretfully, you're the safest spot on this road, without a doubt.
What are you selling exactly?
Anything, everything, but all of the finest quality. No cheap trinkets here. And my boy Sandal happens to be a bit of a hand with enchantments. Oh, yes. Sadly, it also makes us a target for bandits and the like. If there were spare hands to hire as guards, I would have done so long ago.
Okay. Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
Nice. Okay. First, let's see if I can sell some. The daggers. Oathkeepers. It just sounds so precious. So. Let's keep that. The scale armor. That can go. Chandra rope and clothing can go. Don't need that much. Lesser lyrium. We have a bunch of wolf pelts, but we might need that for crafting. So, what does he have? He has an insanely expensive axe, some armor, spell ward, it's 2 willpower, nature resistance. I'm not sure if they are really worth it. Since the last time I bought something from the merchants, didn't get too good of a deal out of it. But I might just buy the lesser health poultices and the injury kits as well. This tome gives the reader 1 point. 1 point to spend on a talent or a spell. Oh, interesting. Obviously, way too expensive, but that's good to know. All right, let's talk to Sandow.
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept.
Oh, really?
Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Enchantment, okay. Yeah, let's have a look at the enchantment thing. Oh, I could do it with Oathkeeper. So Oathkeeper has one, and then I could put a lightning room in it. Okay. Not right now, but it's good to know that that is an option for future weapons, and I guess armor maybe as well. We haven't talked to Mercurio.
Oh, why, you little...
You just jump at the side of your own shadow again? Are you harassing my dog? What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Aw. Well, don't get near his food then. There's hardly any blood drawn. Still, he shouldn't have. It was just a warning. He could have taken a hand off. Also true. Teach that silly Alistair a lesson, bad dog. Well, it was just a warning. Like, if he wanted to tear your hand off, it would be off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
It should.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Oh.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Oh, Alistair, stop it. Don't listen to Alistair, he's full of rubbish. I'd never feed you another human being.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Careful. Oh boy. Anything
Look at what
else?
your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
He ruined them. Does this mean you have to go without? The thought that counts. He means well. Can't be stinkier than that normally goes into it. Oh, jeez. I think he thinks you need more meat on your bones. Doesn't he share his food with me? He ruined them? Let's go with the first one. He ruined them? To go without?
Maybe, but that is not the point. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
You heard the lady.
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Jeez. Don't be so rude to my dog. Poor Mercurio. Think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Okay. Anyone else wants to have a chit chat with him? Stan, okay? Oh no, they're having a snarl contest. Just watch.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
Okay, I think that settles for now. Let's continue. We have spent enough time here at the woods. Let's take
Yes.
Alistair,
Indeed.
Liliana, and Morgan
Indeed.
for now. Oof, so many places to go. Could go back to Flameth Hut, so in outskirts. Redcliffe Village, Sulchus Pass, Van Lawrence Lands, Lake Cullen Hut Docks, Soldier's Peak, that is where we got the quest last time. Denerim. I think we talked. That is what we talked most about. Is going to Redcliffe to meet Al Eamon, and I think that makes the most sense right now.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Uh-oh, what is it? What's on your mind?
I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek.
Oh.
Which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
What? You don't think you might have told me this before? So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard?
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
I understand. Does Logain know? That is the big question.
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important.
Well,
At any rate,
might
that's
be.
it. That's
You're
what I
now
had
a
to tell
threat
you.
to him.
I thought you should know about it.
Are you the heir to the throne, then?
Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
Okay, so that is a big deal, though. So he is possibly an heir to the throne. Maybe not the heir, but he could have a claim. And considering the state of the kingdom, that might come in to play later. But here we are in Redcliffe, a beautiful little village. Let's see what's going on here. We have a waterfall, beautiful.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
What are you talking about? Heard what?
We're under attack.
What?
Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack
What?
us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us, no Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead, and those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Okay.
Van Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Okay. So that is ominous. Monsters are attacking the city. Coming from the castle. That's not good. I think we saw Ban Tegan in the one cutscene.
It's Thomas,
In
yes?
Denerim.
And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news!
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tailor Logain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Logain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Your nephew?
I refer to Kaelin, of course. Our sister was Queen Rowan, King Merrick's wife and Kaelin's
I
mother.
see, yeah.
Make her rest her soul.
So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill.
We
No
heard
one has
about
heard
that.
from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle, We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Kaelin dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Well, of course we'll help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Well, but it's
Thank
part
you.
of our
Thank you.
mission.
This means
Morgan,
more
like
to me than
Alistair
you can
said,
guess.
if they all
Thomas, please
get
tell
murdered by
Murdoch what
some
transpired.
zombies,
Then return to your post.
means less help for us.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men
Need
in
to
charge of the
gain
defense outside.
the favor of the people.
Murdoch, the village
in order
mayor,
to
is outside the
support us.
chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Makes sense. Tell me about yourself, though.
This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly.
And thus, I'd like to know something about you.
I suppose that's not too much to ask. I did not mean to be brusque.
What will you do if Arl Eamon is dead?
I don't know. If Connor lives, he'll be the Arl, and I'll need to help him with it.
So
If he's...
Connor is his son?
Well, I don't want to think about that.
Why have you stayed? Why didn't you just leave?
After the first attack, I wanted to go for help, but I couldn't just leave these people. The Bannon gear up to battle Loghain, while Darkspawn loom to the south. Loghain won't send anyone, so Redcliffe is on its own.
I see. Are you a skilled warrior?
Skilled enough to know there are many far better than myself.
Perhaps we should get back to the matter at hand.
Good, then my secrets are still safe. I was worried for a moment there.
Oh, for now. So, you have some of Arl Eamon's knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Yeah, we heard of one of them. The search for the urn of sacred ashes. We met one of them. I forgot his name, but we met him in Lothering, and he said that he will return to Redcliffe. So I wonder if we meet him here.
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place.
Makes sense.
I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Do you need more men in here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
Okay. So what happens after this battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
What exactly are these things that attack the village?
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
That's not good.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Okay, so Redcliffe is in a dire situation. Morgan disapproves with us helping. Alistair and Liliana approve, though. Yeah, but again, even from an egotistical standpoint, it makes sense for us to help them in order to get their support to then take on Loghain and the Darkspawn. Let's
You
talk to
are
Mother
of
Hannah.
elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
I don't need a human god's gratitude. I have my own reasons to be here.
Which doesn't include protecting innocents. Regardless, I am grateful the Maker brought you to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
How safe is the chantry really?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
I should go.
May the Maker watch over you, child.
We don't need her blessing. We believe in the elven gods. Okay. Villager, child, Jetta, and Irenia.
I'm scared, Mother.
Ooh, a bookshelf.
When are the bad men coming?
Soon,
Demonic
darling.
possessions.
Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
Good day.
I want to go home. Where's Father?
Good day.
Why can't we go home?
Something there. What about Jetta?
These are terrible times. Just
We
terrible.
must stay here and be brave.
Old man. Caitlin.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Who are you?
My name's Caitlin, my lord. Pardon my manners, but you're an elf, aren't you? I mean, that is what you are, right?
I mean, yes, I am.
You're very handsome. I never would have... I mean, I didn't expect... Never mind.
Okay.
Are you going to help us? Everyone says we're going
What
to die
has,
tonight.
what has it to do with me being handsome? I mean, I'm incredibly handsome, but that's not the point here. It seems I don't have much choice,
I
to be
can't
honest.
even sleep. I close my eyes, and I see my mother being carried off. What have we done that the Maker allows this to continue?
So you're worried about your mother?
I'm not worried about her. She's dead. I wish it wasn't so, but it is. It's my brother Bevan. He ran off, maybe tried to leave the village. I'm so scared those things got him.
Okay, why would he run off?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking for your brother?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
What would you give to find him?
I have nothing. Everything we owned is in our house. If you found my brother, I would be eternally grateful. Oh, please, couldn't you look for him? I'm begging you.
Where would he go?
I thought he'd be at home, but he never came when I called him. If he doesn't come back tonight, I'm just so afraid for him. I'm so scared, Father. What are we
Okay.
going to do?
Maybe we can find him.
Of course.
Let's get outside. Okay, I guess they are practicing. Not a bad move.
What is that smell? Fish? And something else. Oh, more fish.
It's a fish, okay. We're all fished up.
people back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a...
Let's talk to Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
Could be a ghost, you never know. You heard her wrong.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
Let's boost his morale a little bit, a little pep talk. Have faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts.
Okay.
I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
So equipment would be good. I do have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
Where can I get supplies?
If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the blacksmith, but there isn't much left there.
There's nowhere to actually buy or sell anything.
Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but
Yeah,
you
I
might
get it.
want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though.
Okay. Tell me about what's happened here.
Don't rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere, people dying. It was awful. Good thing Ban Tegan was here.
You didn't try running away?
Some did, yes. They put their belongings together and ran. And creatures attacked them on the road. We only know because the survivors came running back. All right.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Okay, why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Okay, nobody else can do repairs?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Okay, anything else you need?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Tell me about Dwin.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
I see. Okay, carry on then.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Okay. So, let's have a look at the map. Not much to see here, honestly. Smithy, Tavern, Chantry, Caitlin's home. Okay, I'm looking towards Caitlin's home. So let's check out that one first. That's the girl with the missing brother. Maybe we can get some information in there. Guess he's not just hiding somewhere here, right? The book for the codex, we will definitely read those. He might be just hiding here. When you approach the dresser, something moves inside. You hear a short, surprise intake of breath and then silence. Hello, is someone there?
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevan, is that you?
How do you know my name?
I spoke to your sister in the chantry.
Did she tell you to take me back to the chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Why do you hate the chantry so much?
Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
From in there?
No. I just heard you coming and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now.
Okay. He's just
All right.
a little boy.
I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the chantry if you really want.
Your sister's looking for you, you know?
I just didn't want to be at the chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
Well, then protect them in the chantry. This your house?
Yes. It was my mother's house. She's dead now. And Caitlin said we have to move away if we survive.
So what were you doing in there?
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was grandfather's. And grandfather was a great dragon slayer.
Oh, now I'm listening.
If I was brave like grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
Where's the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Well, I could use that sword to help the village.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should...
I'll try to.
Go back to the chantry. Good luck.
Okay. That was easy enough, I guess. Good thing that I skilled all those dialogue skills. Persuasion skills. Second floor. Go there. And there is the chest. Let's see. The green blade. Oh, it has an enchantment spot. That is good. Might be something for Alistair. Let me see. Alistair. Green blade. Yeah, it's much better. Is it? But it's not two-handed, right? Main hand. Yeah, it's pretty much better all around. Plus has 10% nature resistance. Plus 6 damage versus beasts. So very good. I like it. Wolfkeeper, what was that? Oh, that's... I see. Oh, I should have used that before. I don't know why I didn't. Well. Fair enough, though. But that is a good sword that we got there. definitely worth helping the little boy. He returned now to the chantry, I hope. I think next I want to go to the tavern before we go to the blacksmith. Is that the... That's the blacksmith? Where's the tavern? Is it here? Chantry. So pretty much right to this. Oh, up there. I see.
You know,
I
we
see.
Don't have the men we need. Their numbers just keep growing.
Let's go here. Also may just look around a little bit. Can't hurt. Some death root. Pick that up. Perfect.
Not looking for company.
Who are you?
I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know spy when I see one.
Oh.
Look, just because you're an elf doesn't mean we should be friends. I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing! Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding, buddy.
But I never... Oh, alright, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me.
We'll see.
This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal.
Okay.
He's an important man. Terran Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
How do you know you're telling the... How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Yeah, help the village. They can need every man. So, or woman. Any fighter. So that's good. Militiaman. Okay. Now Murdoch told us not to trust the guy in the tavern. Lloyd is his name? Yeah.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Arl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope?
Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many elves out here. You're run away from the city.
I'm a Dalish, if you must know.
That's so. I've heard about them. Never seen one in my entire life, though. Something else I can get for you?
I have a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Either die fighting in the militia or die now. Your choice, buddy.
But Van Tegan said we didn't have to. He said... Fine, I'll go. But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
Good. Another man for the fight. Can't be picky with who helps us. Anything upstairs? No. Apparently not. Does the maid have anything to say? Where is she? Didn't she go here? There she is. Bella.
I see you got that bastard Lloyd to join the militia. It's about time he did something to help out. I guess this puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh?
What do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
Creepy. So how's business been?
What business? I close up, but it gives the militia a place to take their minds off tonight. Me too, I suppose.
Shouldn't you be in the chantry?
When I lock up the tavern later on, I will be. Are you fighting tonight?
Yeah, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
I should go.
Keep safe and come back anytime. I won't lock up until near sundown.
Okay. Good talk.
Very well.
So, we recruited 2 people already to join the militia. That's good. World map up there. Smithy. Dwin's home. There's a general store. Maybe I should go a little bit further into the village. Gwyn was the guy, the dwarf, I think. They wanted to help them, but he refuses so far. Let's go this way a little bit and see if we can find something here. Also, I mean, maybe we can have a look at the general store. Can't hurt, right? So, what do we have here? Nothing? Nothing? There's something. Chest. Insufficient skills?
I could do that for you.
Oh. Well. But you can't. Did you just lie to me? A little bit overconfident.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
No, you can't. You clearly couldn't. Well, guess I have to remember that that there's a chest and maybe I can open that later. I will probably forget, but I'll try to remember. Okay, anything else back here? Looks pretty nice here though. Lake Conrad, no swimming. Okay, codex entry. We'll check that out at a later point. Okay. Then we have to talk to the blacksmith and to Gwyn. Dwin, not Gwyn. Dwin. Okay. That is the general store. There is Dwin's home, but we will do that next time. Thank you all for joining me for today's episode of Dragon Age Origins. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel. That helps me out a bunch and will bring you more content in the future. I will be back with more Dragon Age Origins, and we will try to save Redcliffe in the next episode tomorrow. Until then, have a great time.